Well, Seattle Public Schools officials tell us that about 18,000 students are eligible to ride the school bus. They say about 7,000 of those students could be impacted by the route suspensions, but they tell us already half of those 7,000 haven't been riding the buses regularly because they've had quite a few issues due to being short-staffed. They tell us they hope to bring on new bus drivers soon, but for now, they're stretched very thin.
On a school day, we need to get 355 buses on the road. So obviously that takes 355 drivers. We will have 320 on Monday.
Parents were notified today that about 140 of 600 bus routes have been suspended indefinitely. Assistant Superintendent of Operations Fred Podesta says they started out the school year down 50 bus drivers.
We're facing the same difficult job market, labor market that many employers are, just hiring enough. And so we were already had a shortage. It's exacerbated a bit by the vaccination mandate that will make that 50 turn into 70, which is kind of a tipping point for us.
Podesta says the district had been trying to keep all routes covered despite being short-staffed, but that wasn't working well.
Which led to many routes being late on a daily basis. And that service really wasn't helpful to families. It was unreliable. We didn't know which routes would be late on any given day, and some routes were 2 hours late.
When they learned they'll be losing 20 more drivers due to the vaccine mandate, necessary changes needed to be made.
We think it makes more sense to concentrate our drivers in a way that we can provide reliable service to a subset of schools, also free up some drivers to help us train the candidates for new drivers.
But for the families whose routes are being canceled, the announcement is a huge blow.
And I'm a single parent, so I have to work during the time she needs to be in school, and there's no early drop-off.
Casey Lynn says her daughter's school doesn't have supervision until 8:30 a.m., so she can't drop her off early or pick her up late. Right now, she's scrambling to try to find other parents who can help her out. She says the district has offered her daughter passes to ride the Metro bus, but
there's always people shooting up on the bus.
It's not an option she feels comfortable with. She says she hopes her route comes back soon, but isn't hopeful. Now, the school district tells us they hope to add back new routes every week, and they encourage parents who cannot find alternative transportation for their children to reach out to their school, and hopefully they can figure out a plan. In Seattle, I'm Olivia Lavoie, Fox 13 News.